What up, peeps? It's your boy, Church Boy, back again with another video just for you. How y'all doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well out there, man. Yo, Schrodinger's chat suggested I listen to Rush, but in particular, Rush Cygnus X. So, I'm not sure what that means, but we're going to find out. So without further ado, here's Rush performing Cygnus X. Let's do this. Cygnus X-1. Cygnus X-1, yeah. What does Cygnus mean? Probably some smart stuff, knowing Rush.
The black hole of Cygnus X-1. Six stars of the Northern Cross, and longing for their sisters lost, in a final flash of glory, nevermore to grace the night.
Dramatic. Okay. Okay. Hold up. You hear Getty Lee's bass. Some bass players, they don't like that fretting out sound, but I like a little bit of fret buzz. I mean, I've come to love a bit of fret buzz on the bass. Some people like a nice, clean, non-fret bass sound. I love when the strings are very close to the neck and the frets, and you get that buzz. I love it. I love it. I think it complements the bass. You know, that little fret buzz, I love it. I love that Getty Lee loves to play with the fret buzz. I love it. Tones again. Okay. Hold on. I was talking. See, he did an extra run while I was talking. Let me take it back for a second. that, I gotta say, listen, you guys know I love Neil Peart's timing. I love his timing. He's perfect. He's the metronome. He is the metronome. I really do hope, man, and rest in peace to Neil, man. I really do hope that the new drummer, I really do hope that she has that timing. Oh, I'm pretty sure they did it. I'm pretty sure they did it right, by choosing her. I've never heard her play before, but I really, there'll never be another Neil. There can't be another Neil, man. He is just, oh man, I wish, man. There are drummers who've been playing for 20, 30 years and they don't sound like that. Really, I think I come from a church background, and I believe, and I'm going to sound biased here, but I believe gospel music has some of the best musicians known to man. I'm going to say it again. Coming from the gospel world, I believe some of the best musicians come from gospel music. And people who've been playing 20, 30 years, they don't have that. Like that. What Neil is giving us right here, he's a rarity, man. He is rare.
Invisible to telescopic eye, infinity, the star that would not die. All who dare to cross her course are swallowed by a fearsome force. Through the void to be destroyed, or is there something more?
Going through a black hole. Yeah. Okay, this is another song where it's like, this is a play. It's a play. It's a full blown production, and this is why I said this the last video. It's one song of theirs is like someone's LP, someone's, quick album that they worked on for years. I've known people who put out a 6-song LP, like a 6-song album, and then they worked hard on those 6 songs. These guys are throwing 6 songs in one song, like it's, You ever see something? You ever see somebody do something extremely difficult? You know, like an extremely difficult task, and they just like so easily just complete the task, like it's nothing to them, like it's nothing. You know, like it's crazy, you know. Sometimes I go to the gym. Sometimes I go to the gym, you know, and I throw on a couple plates and you know, I feel a little pump going, and then, you know, you get someone who's just like, you know, of smaller stature or whatever, or, you know, they don't look that strong, and then he's throwing on 4 plates, and I'm just like, yo, how did you do that? You know, he's not even ripped or anything. He's just tossing that weight. It's like that. These guys, what people work so hard to achieve, you know, we're put in years of work on one album, you know, to create this album, organize these songs. You know, they give you all of that in one sitting. They just, hey, we'll give you a whole album on one song. How about that? You know, it blows my mind. The talent level of these guys. I'm rambling too much. Let's let him continue on. That's what I like about round wound strings. I love round wound strings. Nothing against flat wounds at all, but round wound strings, you kind of get that twinge of your skin rubbing against the string. I love that. I love when a guitar player or when an engineer leaves it in, because it's so natural. It's so natural, you know, and that's why I never really could get into flat wound strings. They sound too clean to me. I need that little skin rub on the round wound strings there. I'm hearing that, and it's kind of therapeutic. Getty Lee. I hear you. So I got to hear part 2. I got to hear part 2. Yeah, I got to hear part 2. Yeah, the Cygnus, I'm not sure what exactly this song is about. I know it's something about space. It's something about space, black holes, maybe. Yeah, but I'm not sure of the actual meaning. I'm not sure if it has a double meaning or if it somehow relates to life in some way. I'm not sure. But musically, these guys were giving it to us. I mean, really, I can't say enough. I can't say enough about how these guys are playing an album in one song. I mean, I'm not sure how many minutes or hours their albums average, but they are giving us like a lot of music in one setting. I mean, really, if this was food, I would have enough for months. Like this really, if I can equate it to food, and I can always equate anything to food because I love food, but they give you so much bang for your buck. I mean, really, I'm not sure how much their albums cost, back then, but geez, I'm pretty sure you were getting a lot of album for your dollars. Like really, the change-ups that they do. Neil's timing, Getty Lee playing in between the notes of Neil Peart. I mean, really, like how they vibe off each other. And of course, we already know that the bass player and the drummer have a special relationship. Really, the bass player and the drummer have a very, very, very special relationship. And this song really kind of it exemplified that, because you heard Getty Lee doing his thing. I'm sorry, you heard Neil Peart doing his thing, and then in between that of him doing his licks, Getty Lee is doing his boom, his hits, boom, 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 and it was like the perfect symphony. It was like the perfect sound. I love that. I love when the bass player and the drummer are just vibing, and these guys were definitely vibing off each other. Lyrically, I'm not sure where they were going. These guys are extremely smart. And a lot of times their lyrics, you already know, guys, right over my head. I don't know. I get lost when I try to decipher their lyrics. But musically, I'm always amazed. They make me want to practice. They make me want to just, put songs together. I was working on a couple licks today on the bass, just vibing out and just thinking, oh, how can I make this lick go with this lick, and how can I make this song, how can I make like the lick from this song match the lick from this song? And it's really, I'm inspired by these guys to almost compose music. Because they really, when someone sets the bar that high, like it's intriguing, and you kind of want to, it inspires me. I want to be better. I want to be a better musician because of these guys. They set the bar so high. It's like, dang, how can I not want to go after that? How can I not want to be better? Oh man, but yeah, I love Rush. I love Rush, man, and they're phenomenal. They're phenomenal, man. But where were they going lyrically? What this part one mean? Like I know they're talking about black holes. Going deep. You don't want to go too deep because you might get lost, whatever. But is it just space? Or does it have a double meaning? Does it mean something else? Does it somehow relate to life? You guys got to let me know. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But above anything else, love each other. Take care of each other. Peace. God bless.